Hi friends, this is the activity video for the Read Aloud Beetles. Today when we read, I introduced you to two new types of beetles, the click beetle and the lightning bug, but this week we've also learned about ladybugs. For today's writing, you're going to think about those three and you're going to pick your favorite type of beetle. If you know of other beetles, if you've studied beetles before, of course you can write about something else too, otherwise you have those three choices for today. The first thing that you're going to want to do on your paper is write your name at the top. Then we'll leave that nice big space for your picture. And at the bottom, we're going to be using a sentence frame today. So I'll give you a few words for the beginning, we'll leave a blank spot, and I'll give you a few words for the end. There's going to be a couple of different spots in today's frame where you're going to be doing your own writing. Your sentence frame for today is going to say, my popcorn word, favorite. This is a long word. I'm going to give you the spelling of the word favorite. I-T-E. My favorite. Then we're going to use the word beetle and we're going to borrow it from the cover of the book. The only thing I'm going to change is we don't need a capital B here, just a lowercase. B-E-E-T-L-E. My favorite beetle is popcorn word. After the word is where you're going to make your first blank because that's where you're going to write your favorite beetle. My favorite beetle is blank. Now we're going to use your longest popcorn word because B-E-C-A-U-S-E. My favorite beetle is blank because, and this time you're going to make some more lines and it's going to be a little bit longer because your reason is probably a bigger spot than your name of the beetle. Alright, here's your sentence frame, and when you have this on your paper, you're ready to fill in your own ideas. For my example, I'm going to say that my favorite beetle is the firefly. So I want to write, my favorite beetle is popcorn word A, firefly. I'm going to stretch that, but first I'm going to chunk it in half because it sounds like two words to me. Fire and fly, I think I'm going to do two parts and then put it back together. So let's start with fire. I heard I say its name here, so I know there's a magic letter on the end. All right, fire. Now I'm going to do the fly part. I. Oh, I hear that I sound at the end. That must be that tricky letter again. Tricky Y. My favorite beetle is a firefly because my favorite beetle is a firefly because it glows in the dark. So I'm going to add that to my paper. My favorite beetle is a firefly because it, popcorn word, glows. I'm going to have to stretch that. Let's do it together. G, g, g. L, O, W, 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 S. It, D, D, R. I'm going to guess here. Sounds like a K to me. It glows in the dark, period. Now I should go back and read and make sure that it makes sense. My favorite beetle is a firefly because it glows in the dark. Excellent. I like it and it makes sense. Now for my picture, I want to draw a picture of my favorite beetle. For this activity, since the book was nonfiction and most of what we've written about was also nonfiction, you should do your best here to make a realistic picture. Think about the real color of the bug that you're picking and do your best to make it look like it would in real life. So if you picked the click bug, you would want to use maybe some orange and red crayons. And if you pick a firefly, I would use maybe some black, some orange, and a little bit of green to show the part that lights up. All right, if you want to send your work to your teachers, we would love to give you a compliment.